We found an unusual trade in Apple stock options on the last trading day. And so in this video, we will analyze this unusual option activity to find out how wealthy investors are now trading Apple stock. Are they still bullish or are they now bearish? So that we can trade in the same direction to make money while the rich are getting richer on Wall Street. Because as we all know, the rich have more access to information, sometimes leaked insider information, to make better financial decisions. And in the case of Apple, it's possible that they knew about Apple Intelligence, AI, before Apple announced it, which pushed the stock above the $200 price level. Now, if you've been following our channel, you know that on May 7th, on this day, we analyzed Apple stock and published our results in this video, where we found wealthy investors trading Apple that was bullish. So we stayed bullish on our trade, and you can see that ever since then, the stock has gone up all the way up to about 20% gain to the $220 level. And so if you missed out on this video, we'll put a link at the top here. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on these profitable opportunities. Because in this video, we shared, again, a follow-up on our trade strategy that we initially got into back on March 11th. Okay? March 11th. And you can see that it's gone up ever since. So we're very profitable on this trade now. The strategy you can see here were these call options that only cost $513 at the time of entry. And you can see the profit now, $978 of profit. So if we calculate the profit percentage, 978 divided by the cost of 513 times 100 for percentage, you can see that we have made 190% profit so far. So if you want more of these types of trades that actually have a higher chance of profit than Apple, because the data is a lot more clear, then make sure to go to our website. Because stocks like Apple have a lot of wealthy investors trading it on a daily basis. Some days it could be very bearish, and then some days it could be bullish. So it's not as clear as the stock picks that we share on our website. And also, we share option strategies to reduce our risk to increase profits. So if you're interested in that, make sure to go to our website. For this current trade now, what we will be doing is actually trimming our position. And the reason is because you can see here that our max profit, this blue line is our max profit. It shows up over here. You can see is 2,487. And our profit, as we just went over, is 978 currently. So if we take this 2,487 max profit subtracted by our current profit, 978, we get $1,509 more of profits we could potentially make on this trade. Now, is this more than what we could potentially lose? That's very important. The risk to reward ratio is how we set up some of our option strategies. Okay, because we could potentially lose from here all the way down to a negative 513 where we initially got into this trade. So not only will we lose the profit of 978, which is right here at the zero line here, we will also lose that 513. So 978 plus 513 is about that 1,500, right? So we are at a risk to reward ratio of about 1 to 1. Okay, so the reward is not so much in our favor anymore. The risk is equally similar to the reward. So it's not too much to our advantage anymore. And that's why we want to start trimming our position. Now, we also are going to start looking for more opportunities to set up a newer trade as well. And that's what we do. All right, so if you want to learn more, make sure to go to our website. Now let's dive into the most recent data to find out how the wealthy investors are currently trading Apple stock. As we can see here on the option time and sales tape, as we mentioned earlier, there are also bearish trades that are happening on Apple on a daily basis. For example, we can see here these 5,225 contracts where this investor is selling call options and buying put options all at the same time. Okay, so this is a bearish trade. And that is why Apple is not a higher chance of profit trade in comparison to the trades that we share on our website. If you want the higher chance of profit trades, then make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link at the top here where you can gain access to the trades that the wealthy investors are trading with stronger data. Now, is there any data that is bullish? Yes. These 10,000 contracts here being traded on June 18th, the last trading day, you can see October 18th, November 15th, 220 strike calls, and the 245 strike calls. What are they doing here? Let's take a look at the chain. You can see here for the October 18th, these 10,000 contracts, you can see there was a lot being traded at the 220 strike calls. Open interest of 39,000, greater than the volume of 35,000. They are closing out to take profits. That's what they're doing. Based on our analysis, they are closing out, taking profits, but they are rolling it, opening a new trade simultaneously. Okay, that's a rolling strategy to the next month expiration from October, November 15th, and we can see the new position here at the 245 strike calls. 39,000 volume, open interest of just 4,700. So these are their new opening trades, okay, where they are buying these call options to open, locking in profits. Right here, they're locking in $970, taking profits out of those, but then using some of these profits to buy for $435. So essentially half of the profits they're locking in. Okay. So their new trade for $435, because they closed out of this to take profits, is about, multiplied by 10,000 contracts, that's $4.3 million. Okay. They took profits on this trade, which was about $9.7 million, right? 970 times 10,000. Okay, so they are still staying bullish long on Apple, and that is why we will also stay bullish long, but we want to start trimming our position because we are at a risk to reward ratio that is close to 1-to-1. It is not much in our favor anymore, so we want to start looking for an opportunity to set up a new strategy. Okay, and so if you want access to our strategies on how we can increase our profits while reducing risk, make sure to go to our website, okay, where you can learn how we use options and also the trades that the wealthy investors are picking to beat the market. If you missed out on the video initially from March 11th when we got into the trade, we'll put that link right over here. And if you missed out on our previous Apple analysis here, we'll put a link over here as well. As usual, please smash the like button. Take care and have a great day.